For daily ask Reddit. Girls of Reddit, what's the female equivalent of trying to hide a boner? If you like the video, drop a like and subscribe so you never miss our daily videos. Back in the days of bulky menstrual pads, it was horrible when you didn't anchor it down quite right and suddenly you had a pad wedgie. Front or back. Both were a proper chore to adjust in the wild. As a breastfeeding mother, when my husband gets me excited my boobs leak. Getting your period when you're not expecting or springing a leak. No one wants that stain on the back of their pants for everyone to see. Having to wear an audible feminine hygiene product. Some honestly sound like you're wearing a plastic bag in your underwear, but if you get caught out, sometimes you're reduced to wearing one. You spend the rest of the day trying to move as carefully as possible so not to make too much noise. One that I found out recently. When you're breastfeeding, you go out for whatever reason, and then you leak through your bra and through your shirt and you just have giant wet patches on your chest. It's horrifying. You know when your boyfriend keeps taking his penis all the way out of you and putting it back in and shoving a whole bunch of air inside of you. And then you try to avoid queefing, but you really can't because queefs don't work that way. Getting underwear stuck up your crack or vag and having to do a sort of wiggle to get it loose. So this is the female equivalent of having your balls stick to your leg. Sometimes one lip gets moved too far over and it's uncomfortable, or you get an itch. Relieving it directly is getting up in there, but in public, can't really do that. End up doing a weird wiggle walk to dislodge. So yep, similar to ball adjustment. Trying to hide erect nipples. It's not necessarily cold outside or in a situation where I'm turned on, they just do it. Also, sometimes you just get really wet down there. Fabrics that show up sweat patches also show up other wet patches. They are also in the places you can't always see. Nipples and dicks have their own minds. The only way they can be controlled is getting turned on purpose, and that only controls stuff one way around. Lovely username BTW. Putting a jacket around your waist at school because you're self-conscious that there is blood on your pants during the time of the month. I'm a guy, but I have a funny story about this. I work with a girl and she came into the break room one morning wearing some velvet pants in a wine sort of color. I said, hey look, you wore your minstrel pants today. To me they looked like something from a minstrel show that you would see at a Renaissance fair. I could tell by the panicked look on her face that she didn't get the connection. Then she looked down and quickly left, and that was when I realized that she must have heard menstrual pants. And I start saying yeah no, minstrel, like in a traveling lute player. So we had a good laugh about it later, but I've never seen her wear those pants again. The awkward moment when you're talking to someone and feel your period start, or just random sudden flow during. Bonus, one time while I was talking to my boss, the front clip on my cheap bra actually just randomly snapped. One time in 8th grade, I'm sitting in English class. There was a sudden whoosh by my ear through my hair, which made me jump. Thought it was a fly or something. Several class periods later, the kid behind me taps me on the shoulder to say, your tag is sticking out of your shirt. I feel back where my tag is. It's inside my shirt, whatever. I get home and turn into the bathroom in front of the mirror where the strap of my convertible bra is clearly visible, dangling out the top of my shirt and down my back. It came unhooked and I walked around all day like that. Eater, apparently there are a lot of men that don't know what a convertible bra is. It's a medieval torture device still in use today, a strapless bra, like just the cups and band that goes round the back, with little hooks in the front and back. So you can attach bra straps or move them around in different configurations. Halter, one strap, racer back, etc. Straps are supposed to come detached, but not as projectiles of pubescent embarrassment.